Hey, what's going on, guys? Brian here with Wholesale Properties Colorado, and I'm testing a new method for wholesale dispositions. If you saw my last training video, I uncovered a new strategy. It may not be new to everybody, but basically I started looking for cash buyers on Airbnb. And you can only send a limited amount of messages each day on Airbnb before they cap you. And I think it's around 10 to 15. Well, anyway, today's my second day working this strategy. So I put a property under contract in a remote location in southeast Colorado, out on the plains. And I was having trouble finding buyers. I pulled a cash buyers list. And then I was skip tracing the cash buyers, and I found them on while I was searching their names. I found out that one of them had an Airbnb listing. So the light bulb went off in my head. Hey, let me give these guys a message on Airbnb and see if they respond. And out of the first 10 messages that I sent, I got one response where the person asked me directly for the address. All right, so today is the second day of me testing this method, and I got three additional responses. And then on top of that, it was funny. I had a confluence of things connect. So the biggest cash buyer that I was trying to find, I messaged him, I DM'd him directly on Facebook, and I wasn't able to find him. He wasn't responsive. So I was trying to do cold outreach on DMs on Facebook, and nobody was responding because Facebook puts those message requests from people that aren't in your contacts list under message requests, which is basically gets filed under spam. So they're not going to see it. But what I did was I just did a quick Google search, right? I was on Facebook trying to DM the people directly by searching their names and then viewing their profile and sending a message. But so then I just tried a simple Google search. I put landlords in city name, right? And then one of the first things that came up that was in the Google index was Facebook Marketplace, rentals in city name, right? So I started looking through the rentals, and I was like, well, wait a second. I'll just message the landlords right from the Facebook Marketplace listings. And guess who responded? It was the guy, because he had 15 different Facebook Marketplace listings for houses for rent in the city that I was looking for cash buyers in. And he was the biggest cash buyer that was on my Find Motivated Sellers Now software that I was pulling cash buyers from, skip tracing them, right? So I went on there, I messaged him, no lie, not even 10 minutes went by and he messaged me back, because Facebook Marketplace, when you get a message on a Facebook Marketplace listing, that shows up as an instant notification on your phone, just like Airbnb. As soon as you get a message on Airbnb or Facebook Marketplace, not only does it show up as an instant notification on your phone, it shows up in your email as well. Well, at least Airbnb does. So anyway, I got four more cash buyers between Airbnb and Facebook Marketplace for this deal that was located remotely in the middle of nowhere. So that's 5 total cash buyers that I was able to find using this strategy. And why am I giving it away for free? Basically because nobody cares, and I don't know, because I'm bored and I have nothing else to talk about. So that's what I uncovered in my real estate wholesaling business this week. Hopefully you can use this strategy to your advantage and find cash buyers in your markets when you're putting niche properties under contract in obscure locations. Because a lot of times, especially in this Colorado market, I don't know how it is around the rest of the country, but this market has been extremely competitive up in the major cities, up in Denver, up in Colorado Springs. So I had to branch off, and I've become the obscure location house flipper. Right now I'm flipping a house in southern Colorado, beautiful southern Colorado. And yeah, so it's nice to get to travel around the state, but at the same time I do miss the big city. And so does my wife, because that's where she likes to do her shopping. So hopefully I can get through this flip. Still got another $60K to go on this rehab. And yeah, I'm just trying to close some more wholesales to fund my rehabs. And eventually one day I'll be a real cash buyer, because look at the ROI on this deal. I ran the numbers. You can purchase the house for $35,000. That's after my wholesale fee. And then you can rent it out for $1,200 a month. You're going to make your money back $72,000 in the first 5 years. 5-year ROI. You're going to get $72K back. So it's only going to take 2.5 years to get all your money back, right? So that's the good thing. That's the good thing about buying a cheap house for $30,000 to $40,000 and then renting it out for over $1,000 a month, is you're going to get your money back super quick. So the ROI on these cheap deals is very attractive. But the thing that you have to watch out for on these houses that are under $100,000 is, a lot of times with the cost of labor and materials, you're going to be spending, 30, 40, 50 grand, half of the value of the house to fix it up, right? And then a lot of these houses have squatters. So I'm trying to evict the squatter and wholesale the deal to a cash buyer all in one swoop. I'm trying to have the owner evict the squatter. So it's getting harder and harder to close the deal out here. Basically, you have to bring value add to the table. You have to bring something of value to the table beyond just lazily putting a house under contract and throwing it up there and being like, hey, look, I got a house under contract for sale. Yes, that can still work, of course, if you have enough margin on the deal, but deals with margins are getting harder and harder to find. So you have to work twice as hard to find half the deals and double the amount of time. So you have to put in triple the effort just to get where you used to be able to get 5-10 years ago. Well, anyway, that's my rant. Thanks for watching, and see you.